Hi, I'm Jamie from Shadowborn Games, and this is a video I really hoped we wouldn't have to make. Before we get into things, I just want to say thank you for supporting us for the last 5 years of this journey. Without you, the game around me here would never have been made. It's too big for retail, too expensive to ever be self-funded. This mad dream came together because you joined us, and now it's here in the world. There are 12,000 copies of Oathsworn just a few thousand miles that way, 250 tons of games that are ready to leave port, and some of them are already at sea. Now, this is also why we have to have this conversation. We need your help. Now, for the last 6 months, I've been doing updates talking about the possibility that the shipping crisis might hit us hard enough that we would run out of funds. And sadly, that's happened. So, although we've spent the last 6 months straight just trying everything we could to get the numbers down, wear every hat imaginable, push every door, just to find the best solution, we couldn't beat what happened to us a week ago. Now, I want to be transparent with you about this, so I'm going to actually give you our actual numbers from the budget, so you can just see kind of what's been happening. So throughout the Kickstarter and the Pledge Manager, we raised an amazing 3.45 million in total, of which about 576 of that was set for shipping. And from that 303.45 million, we had a bunch of costs, obviously. So some of the fixed costs were things like card fees, Kickstarter fees, Pledge Manager fees, and taxes, GST, VAT, that sort of thing. Came to about 508,000. Then we have the manufacturing development. In total, that came to 2.335 million. This number increased recently with the situation that's been around cardboard. We saw 25% increases in cardboard costs, which really obviously hit a game that is got massive, over 1,000 cards and lots and lots of cardboard. But we have to say that like our manufacturer protected us from even worse situations which were happening at the time. So we're very thankful to them for that. And then finally we have the shipping, which is now aimed at 883,000. So up from 576. So you can see this is we are now $276,000 over budget because of this situation. So I think it's worth noting now that just Toby and I haven't taken any profits from the Kickstarter. I've not been reimbursed for my games design. Toby hasn't been reimbursed for his sculpting. Neither of us have been paid for the years of work we did before the Kickstarter. But still, with that situation, we're left with this hole, 276,000. Now I know this is a lot. This is a lot for the community to bear, and we don't want you to bear this alone. And so we want to help. And so what we're going to do is we're going to be committing $100,000 of our own funds to be able to help get the game across the line, to bring that number down. And when we reach the end of our means, we now need to reach out to you to help go the rest of the way. And so we need to raise about $176,000. With that in mind, we are forced to kind of ask for more funds to be able to get the game to everybody, and we're going to be doing that based on everyone's pledge level. So what we're asking for is, if you had a base pledge, we're asking for $8. If you had a core pledge, we're asking for $14, and if you had an all-in, we're asking for $19. And with that, we'll be able to reach our target and have the funds to get the game to you. Now, we're so sorry this is something we have to ask for, and please believe us, we did everything we possibly could to get that number down to avoid this. I wish I could say this was an optional thing, but the reality of this increased shipping cost is that it's too big, and it can only be filled one way, in that we all do it together. Now, I know this isn't what we all planned, but there is one good thing that we can offer, one thing that will come out of this that will be a positive. So because you're stepping up when the community needs you most, we're going to be giving out a special reward. So every backer who completes their pledge will get a 10% discount for life off of all of Shadowborn Games Kickstarters and Pledge Managers, as a way of saying thank you. And this is not something you'll need a code for or anything. This will automatically be applied through your email, and this is just as a way of saying thank you for trusting us and making the delivery of the game possible. From a personal note, I always want to say thank you. This situation has hit pretty hard, and if it wasn't for you guys being supportive in the comments and just being such a positive force throughout all this, I don't know what this would have been like. So thank you. So in terms of what happens now, you'll be receiving an email from Crowdots very soon. This email will link to your pledge survey, which will be updated with the additional balance. So if you settle that, then you can sit back and wait for the game that's already at sea, and it's coming soon. If you have any more questions, please comment or reach out to us at orders@shadowborn-games.com. And thank you for being so supportive through this.